As a sign that you are mentally okay or you have good mental health is resilience and coping skills. It is the ability to withstand or recover quickly from difficult situations or conditions. There are people who are resilient. People who goes or find themselves in difficult conditions or difficult situations and they are able to bounce very fast. They are able to come out of that very fast. There are some of us who find ourselves in difficult situations and we decide to live there. Nasemanga, ukianguka chini, unakaa wapi? Ukianguka ufanya nini? Let me tell you, anytime you fall, anytime you mess up in your life, anytime you make a mistake, it is always a lesson. It should not be like something to regret about. No, there are some of us who live with those negative emotions, always regretting about our lives. Sijui nyama, I come from a single mother family, sijui, so many things that makes us complain, In our family, we are not financially stable. There are some of us who live by that. It is we to encourage our brains, live by hope or live with hope, to make sure that our families become better than they are. Your parents gave birth to you when they were financially unstable. But in that financial instability, you have grown. You have gone to school. Why don't you be the difference in that family? Why don't you now become the solution to that family? Now, at least then you you go back to your parents. And the same song continues. Those without degrees have given you a degree. Those with no education have given you education. Then you come and join them. In the same song, Yakuga, we talk in a cave. Imagine when you are the only hope of your family. And then you come home and start complaining about the same problems your parents have become. That is what we are talking about, lack of resilience. But when you are resilient, this is a difficult situation, this is a difficult condition that you find yourself in a family that is financially unstable. If you are resilient enough and strong in your brain, you are able to say, we have to get out of this. Today or never. We have to get out of this. So you come and now help your parents. You bring some power. You inject some energy into that family that's more financially unstable. Instead of now coming and becoming this, no, you become resilient. And then you be of the ability now to cope with that situation. There are some of us who are going to research whatever I'm talking about. Please learn to be resilient. Learn to be able to come out of that difficulty and bring a solution. And I hope we are all willing to do that. Because if we don't do that as young people, how then are we going to make change? How then are we going to bring change in our families, in our communities, in our society? How are we going to bring change? We are reminding you every day, for those who have attained the age of kuchukua hiyo kitu. I was having a seminar with them from and they told me, ukachukua kura kwa nini? Tunajua tu itafanya nini? Itaipiwa, sio? Are you saying the same thing? So ukachukua kura, you can kuchukua mchaguane. The same thing No. Then how will you become a solution? How will you have the country that you want? How will you have the nation that you want if you don't do that? Currently you are complaining situation hakuna nini, hakuna capitation, zimepunguka, sijui wazazi wanaingia school fees. Some of us maybe sometimes tumepata nyumbani kwa school fees. Alafu kaya yako tukataka kuchukua. No. Being resilient is not that ability to find yourself in a difficult situation and now you are able to get out of that. When you are able to do that, my friends, anytime you find yourself in a difficult situation and you are able to overcome that situation, then you are of good mental health and they usually captivate you. And they usually by all means make sure that remains. Be able to cope with the problems. We are all coping with the challenges, family challenges, financial challenges, education challenges, private challenges. We are all coping. But you need to be very strong mentally. You need to be fit mentally to be able to cope. Problems are all over. They are everywhere. Then point number 3, aside that, you have good mental health. It's also called positive relationships. Positive relationships. Sometimes when you talk about relationships, what comes into your mind? Positive relationship, what comes into your mind? Relationship. Sana sana wanayuka kuuliza mambo ya relationships. Unataka kuongea nini? Yes? Say it. Say it. Unataka kuongea kuhusu nini? Yes? Yes? Heart. Yeah? Oh, the heart and the hip. So it is heart and hip. Most often that is what we expect us to talk about. But relationship is so dynamic. Matters relationship is so dynamic, just like it matters gender.